Here's a question about whether to hire on their own or to hire a firm. Dear Lance, I own a $35 million environmental remediation company, and I'm in the market for a VP Finance to replace the incumbent who's leaving for greener pastures. I was thinking about using an executive search firm to do a search for me, but before I actually did anything about it, I've had somebody referred to me. This person is a CPA and seems to have some pretty solid experience as a VP Finance in auto parts manufacturing. This person was referred to me by a mutual friend who speaks well of him, and although so far I've only met with him briefly over coffee, he seems like a good guy, and I'm tempted to just run with him and forego the time and expense of the executive search process. Any thoughts?
Well, being an executive recruiter who specializes in recruiting CFOs for owner-managed companies, of course, my first thought is that you should use me to do the search. But since that may seem like shameless self-promotion, let me give you the argument for doing a full-blown search. If you and I sat down and did a deep dive into your business, your current situation, your plans for the future, existing and anticipated threats and opportunities, all that stuff, we would come up with a very specific list of criteria that any prospective candidate would have to have in order to be truly successful in this position. These criteria would encompass systems knowledge, cash management, financing, business and financial analysis, in addition to direct industry experience and expertise in any special projects that you may have in mind. And that could be, expansion plans, systems conversions, or major capital expenditures. Now, it's possible that the person you met has most of those criteria, but it's just not probable. But that's not to say that the person would do a bad job. They would probably do quite a credible job for you, but they wouldn't be the best hire you can make. And this has nothing to do with the quality of the candidate per se. It's just that at this level, there can be a very big difference in the value-add equation from one CFO to another. It all depends on their experience. Now, I understand the allure of a ready-made candidate. When you've got a job to fill, you want to fill it now. However, over the long run, having the right person in the CFO chair as opposed to the expeditious candidate will make up for the incremental expenditure of time and money many, many times over.